hip up.
First match we're going to talk about here is going to be Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley. Let's see. It is. Okay. This is an interesting one. Why do I think Becky Lynch could win? Well, what's up, noob? Well, the truth of the matter is, people are tired.
I'm tired. The WWE universe is tired. Everybody is tired.
People are tired of the Rhea Ripley reign. It's been going on for way too damn long. Some people would say there's not a single memorable feud you can put to memory. Sorry to tell you the truth. I mean, it is what it is. There's not a single feud that people can remember that they can put to memory. It's not a freaking title defense that anyone has enjoyed. Let's be honest. Okay, well, most people, according to IWC, and people are ready for a change. They don't want to see another year potentially of this type of title reign. Rhea Ripley is very much a character who's wrapped up in the men's division. She is very much a part of the Judgment Day, and her priorities are not focused in the women's division for the character and the writing for the character, right? In character and out of character. And people think if you put the belt on Becky Lynch, you're going to get more storytelling for the women, a champion who's actually fighting for the women's division, scrapping and clawing for more representation and more time and more stories. And Becky Lynch is the person that can do that. Whereas with Rhea Ripley, you don't know what you're going to get because you're so wrapped up with the men's division. So people are hoping that it's time to move on from Rhea Ripley, put the belt on Becky Lynch so we can get real actual stories. Because I'm sorry, like I said, to tell you the truth, the storytelling for the women with Rhea Ripley as champion has not been good. If you ask me right now, what is Rhea Ripley's best title defense? I don't remember what happened in the Nia Jax match that much. Maybe Nia Jax match. Maybe is that 5-way in Saudi Arabia. Some people say the Natty match, her match against Natty was the best match in Raw. That's kind of crazy to think about it. So yeah, I don't know what to say about that beyond maybe it's time to put the belt on Becky Lynch because she's going to push it and push in a direction that's more interesting for the viewers, okay? Now, what's the case for Rhea Ripley? Well, Rhea Ripley is hot. She's on fire. She's on the rise. She's on the rise. You don't take the belt off somebody who's on the rise, okay? She's cooking right now. Her merch is selling. The fans love her. Becky said it herself. She's being booked like a babyface. I mean, even last night, you watched Raw last night. She had the injured wrist. She fought through the security, pushed him out the way to get to Becky Lynch. A big time babyface move by Rhea Ripley last night. So she's being booked like a babyface. The fans love her. And she has more to do, namely Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan has the Revenge Tour, right? There's stuff to do with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan has to get that revenge, or at least attempt to get the revenge. So how can you take the belt off of Rhea Ripley without telling the story of Liv Morgan trying to take everything that Rhea Ripley has? So that story is lined up for her already. So why would you take the belt off of her? This feud has not been great. Does it make sense to transition from Rhea, which is so hot? Not really. Okay, now some would say, hey, Bianca Belair is the longest reigning champion of the modern era. Does it make sense for Rhea Ripley to break that record immediately? At this point, I'm convinced it's happening, okay? So I guess I just gave it away. I think Rhea Ripley is winning. I think Rhea Ripley has beaten Asuka at Mania. She's beaten Charlotte Flair, and now she'll beat Becky Lynch, giving her 2 4 horsewomen wins and an Asuka win at Mania, the same as Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair has beat Asuka. Bianca Belair has beat 2 horsewomen, and now it's time for Rhea Ripley to get the same treatment. I don't believe they're taking the belt off of Rhea Ripley here. I believe Rhea will retain. Now it's interesting because it is kind of reversal. Like, I've been pushing back on the whole Becky Lynch is going to be a heel and Rhea Ripley will be the face. I've been pushing back on that, but the way this is setting up, Becky Lynch is going to be attacking the injured wrist of Rhea Ripley. That's the whole story now. She said she has a target. So now you're going to have Rhea Ripley overcoming Becky Lynch, going after her injured wrist. That is the actual storyline. So I cannot ignore that. If you're going to have Becky Lynch attacking the injury of Rhea, that's going to come off looking like a heel. Right now, they're both kind of baby faces. Maybe they do the whole entire switch. Maybe Becky Lynch does go heel in that match. It'll be interesting because you can't have Rhea Ripley be the face against Liv Morgan. That doesn't make sense. Liv Morgan is miniature, she's tiny, and she's the one that got taken out by Rhea. So it'll be it's a weird line they're doing with Rhea Ripley. It's really weird. But ultimately, I do think Rhea Ripley will win. And Becky Lynch will have to go back to the drawing board. I don't know what her direction will be after that, but I do believe Rhea Ripley will get that win. And I'm pretty confident about it. I'd say I'm 99% sure. 99% sure that Rhea Ripley will retain. Rhea won't be the champion all year. I agree, Sean. I agree. She won't be. I don't think so. I think that's craziness. How do you book that? Like, play it out. Liv Morgan, she feuds with Liv Morgan all the way to SummerSlam, and then what? Who's she feuding with? Can't do Nia Jax. You're not going to do Jade. I don't know. But, so it's going to be tough. I think Bianca Belair will be on Raw with Rhea Ripley, but we'll see. So I have Rhea Ripley beating Becky Lynch to maybe even open the show and retaining her title. Sorry, Becky fans, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Kip up!